This is a video describing what goes into a logo development and also a business card development. And this is a project that we did with Hoffman Mechanical. We'll just show you the overview that we have here. Basically, this breaks down what we did for the client. The important thing first is understanding what the client's business is, who their clients are, who their prospects are, and that sort of thing. So we found out what the client's services are, what they're committed to, and then we started sketching up some ideas for their logo. Their tagline was your comfort link. So we started playing around with some chain link kind of images. Actually, they were using some chain linking images. We were trying to see if we could make them any better. And just work up some really solid ideas on which direction we can take this. Again, keeping in mind that they are a geothermal technology company, which means they do heating by geothermal, which means under the ground. So we were trying to accomplish something with the earth or below ground. And you'll see some of these logos show that kind of stuff. You can see right here we have something going into the home from below ground. And again, a lot of ideas before the client even gets a chance to see any of this stuff. This is stuff we've done for ourselves and just to come up with ideas to tighten logos. And you can see the numbers here are the logos that we thought had potential and could be pretty strong. Then internally we move on to the tightened versions of the logo. We want to take them on the computer, kind of clean things up, make nice hard edges and clean type and things like that. So you can see we have 11 different tight designs that we came up with. Then we move on to the color scheme that we're going to use for the client. Then we start playing with fonts. We need a font that looks good for what's going to appeal to the audience for the client, but we also need to make sure whatever logo that we go with, we edit in some way and make it unique to the client's logo so that it's not an off-the-shelf font that anyone could pick up and start typing with. A lot of times we stretch type or squash it a little bit or do something to really customize the font. You can see here these are the final logos that we show to the client. Our design contract, and this is the client, or this is the logo that the client liked. They had a few changes, so we went through a few revisions. This was some internal stuff that we did because they wanted to try and incorporate the link idea in the logo. And these are the logos that we showed them with the link incorporated into what we originally developed. And this is the design that they went with. Then we move on to the design for business cards. These are vertical business cards, front and back. Then we have horizontal business cards, front and back again. Then the client made a decision on the direction they wanted to go, but we had some revisions. After the revisions, this is what we showed the client. Again, we had a few more revisions to get this thing just right and perfect for the client. And then we get to the final business card, front and back. And you can see here's the before and after of the logos. You can see there's a huge difference, and the level of professionalism is just night and day. Then you have their business cards original. They had a vertical card and a horizontal card that folded in half and was embossed, but just not very professionally done. Then you move into our cards and you can see the before and after, much cleaner, much more professional, and just creates a very strong image for Hoffman Mechanical. And that's basically what goes into a logo, goes into a business card, and anything that you're going to do for a corporate identity package kind of goes through this similar process. So we hope you enjoyed. We hope you were enlightened by this process and saw how much really goes into creating a solid logo. And if you'd like to learn more, go to our website at getbrandwise.com. This is Dale Berkebile from Brandwise.